Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today here on Wlbt Plus. My name is Cara Shirley, and I am your digital news desk host. I hope you all had a great weekend. It was beautiful weather out there, even though we had some spots of rain and clouds and everything. It really was a very enjoyable weekend, and I think we got some rain out right now, but we will be getting a forecast from Peyton Garrison in just a little bit. So if you hang in with me for that, let's take a look at downtown Jackson right now outside, see what it looks like, because I'm stuck in the studio, which is not a bad thing, really isn't. All right, so we look over downtown Jackson right now. Looks like we do have some cloudy skies, and I'm not even showing you. There you go. Look over Jackson. We do have some cloudy skies out there right now, but doesn't look like we have any rain currently. Oh, maybe we do. I see it now. All right, so it is raining out there right now. So just make sure that you take precautions as you are out and about in Jackson today, especially as you head home or to work or whatever it is you have to do after this. So we're going to start with some big news that we received that's out of Yazoo City, where the police are investigating an apparent murder-suicide. It's an absolutely horrible situation that happened up there. So the police made the discovery about 9:45 Sunday evening, according to Chief Terry Gann. Now, they said they received a call about a possible missing person, and it was getting close to the 24 hours, so they decided to go ahead and do a welfare check. Gann says the woman, who has been identified as Cyril Bassett, is a mother of two, and she had sadly been shot multiple times. The alleged suspect, Revante Fowler, had died from what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. They're saying that it appears to be a murder-suicide. They are investigating other possibilities. They're not going to rule out anything at this time. It's too early in the investigation for that. Gann did say that Fowler, who is the alleged suspect in this, that he was arrested earlier this year on domestic violence charge, and that the deceased, Cyril Bassett, was the victim in that matter. He said the welfare check was conducted after a relative of Cyril reached out to the department, and of course autopsies will help determine when the shooting occurred. Now, with this being a possible domestic violence situation, and Cyril previously being a victim in domestic violence, I want to make sure that you guys are aware of the National Domestic Violence Hotline. If you are in the middle of a domestic violence situation, or you know someone that is, please give them a call. The number is 800-799-7233. Now we are going to go to a shooting that happened in Utica, and we heard from the sheriff in Hinds County earlier today. He had a press conference that we were able to be at. So what happened, it was at a nightclub Sunday night, just before midnight. The name of the nightclub was let me make sure I get it right, Sugar Shack Club in Utica. It happened just before midnight on Sunday. So there were 4 people injured, or 4 people shot. 1 person did die in this. The people that were injured, let's see, that their names are Michael Brown, age 53. He was taken to UMMC and listed in serious condition. We have Deidre Williams, age 23. She was treated and released. I said that she had a graze on her neck from the gun. Anthony Brown, Lorenzo Cooper was shot in the leg. He was taken to a local hospital and he was released. And then Anthony Brown received several gunshots. He was taken to UMMC, and last they heard he was listed in stable condition. Now, they did take two weapons they found two weapons. It was a handgun and a revolver. There was 23 shell casings that they took into evidence. The person that died in this situation, his name is Jason Harris. He is age 41, and he died at the scene. Two people have been arrested in this. The first one arrested is Eric Dixon. He's 42, and he is actually the brother of the deceased, the brother of Jason Harris. Then Joseph Crum, age 34, has also been arrested, and not sure exactly what his role is in there. One person was charged with murder and assault, and then the other was charged with assault. But the sad thing about this is Michael Brown, Deidre Williams, and Lorenzo Cooper, they were just caught in the crossfire here. They were not intended victims in this. And then you got Michael Brown caught in the crossfire, is now at UMMC in serious condition. More arrests could come in this. They are still investigating the issue or the shooting, and we will, of course, keep you updated on that as we get more information in. Now turning over to where an Alabama man is dead now after being ejected from his vehicle on Highway 80 in Hinds County. Let me take you to where that is. Let me show you. So the accident happened around 5 o'clock last night on Old Highway 80 between Edwards and Bovina. So if you look right here, we've got Bovina right here on the map. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. So this is Bovina, and if we go over, Edwards is just over here. So Old Highway 80 connects the two of them. And this is in between Jackson and Vicksburg is where this happened. Now his name was Kirkois Palmer. He's 32 years old. He was headed west when he ran off the road and was ejected. He received fatal injuries from the crash and unfortunately was pronounced dead at the scene. In other news, up in Lowndes County, around the Columbus area, a woman was charged after shooting her husband. Said that she is accused of shooting her husband on Saturday afternoon. It happened around 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. 44-year-old Courtney Stewart Wigley is accused of shooting her 54-year-old husband, Daryl Wigley. She shot him multiple times. Her husband was taken to a hospital for treatment. There is no word yet on his current status. Courtney Wigley is being charged with aggravated domestic assault and is being held out the Lowndes County Detention Center. In other news, there is another man dead here in Jackson after a shooting in the capital city on Sunday night. The police say Cesar Abrijo, and I'm probably saying that wrong, I apologize. He was shot along Gordon Street, and he was shot along Gordon Street. Let me show you where that was. The 2100 block of Gordon Street is where he was shot. Authorities didn't say what happened at the time of the killing or what led to the gunfire, but they didn't provide any information about the potential suspects, but they did say they will keep us updated as soon as any information comes along. Now we look here at the screen, and this is the 2100 block of Gordon Street where he was shot in connection to downtown Jackson. We got downtown Jackson right here, and this is where the shooting happened. But of course, like we said, we will keep you updated on that as the information comes into us. Now, the Gluckstadt Police Department is now getting some much-needed upgrades. They are, city leaders broke ground on a $8 million project in August of last year. And according to the Chief Barry Hill, the building is about 14,000 square feet and is going to house the entire police department as well as court services, dispatch, and different offices. The crews are working on putting up the rest of the walls, both inside and outside of the building. And the chief says that once the building is complete, it will allow for the department to grow even more. To let you hear what he has to say about it.
Safety for the city of Gluckstadt, one reason is because I believe it's centralized. You know, we're right here by the school, we're right here by daycare, we're by a lot of businesses. As the city begins to grow and more, projects, businesses and stuff comes, we're going to have to expand our police department, so yes. And 14,000 square foot gives us that option.
Now, he says they expect to move into the building on August the 28th, so good luck to them on that. And that is nice, really nice to be able to get a brand new police station for them. On Saturday, the Drug Enforcement Administration had their National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day with disposal events happening across the county. So they had a kiosk that they installed here in Mississippi. The National Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence partnered with the DEA, the Hinds County Sheriff's Department, and the State Department of Mental Health to promote the installation of a safe medication disposal kiosk, and that is at Northtown Pharmacy off of Old Canton Road in North Jackson. It's where you can go and dispose safely of your expired or unused prescription medication. We talked with someone there. Let's take you to that video now.
A gateway for addiction, and that sometimes start at home because medication is unused or expired and you're not keeping track of whether that medication is missing. And so if you get it out of the house and to make sure that it is safely disposed, you are not only preventing but in addition possibly reducing harm.
So a state opioid response grant awarded to the Department of Mental Health covered the cost of the kiosk. Like we said, you can find that kiosk in North Jackson. It's at the Northtown Pharmacy right off of Old Canton Road. And so if you have any expired medication that you need to get rid of, that's where you can go to take it and know that it's not going to get into the hands of the wrong people. Now, there was in Moss Point, a deadly shooting that happened. We're going to take you there now. It was a love triangle that actually led to this deadly shooting. 31-year-old Douglas Bowens, you can see him here on your screen. He is now facing capital murder charges, according to the police. Officers say they rushed to the scene along Diamond Avenue. This was on yesterday morning, and the details are limited for us right now, but they do say that 46-year-old Lorenzo Wally Jr. was killed. And the shooting is reportedly connected to a love triangle, but of course the investigation is still ongoing, and we will bring you more updates on that as we get them in here to our station. We are going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to be hearing from Peyton Garrison, getting a look at our forecast and see what we got going on out there and what we can look forward to for the rest of the week. I will be right back.
Wlbt Morning News gets you ready for what's happening outside your door.
Taking a look at our first alert radar this morning.
Wlbt Morning News is where you'll find Mississippi's most accurate forecast and how to prepare for news that will impact your day.
Breaking news overnight.
And it's happening right now in Jackson.
On your side with WLBT First Alert weather and anything you need to know for a day with no surprises. Start your day with WLBT Morning News. Weekday mornings from 4:30 to 7 and streaming on the WLBT News app.
I'm in pain.
Real people.
It should be terrifying to all of us.
It was dangerous.
Real problems.
I mean, that's unacceptable.
How can we work to change things?
Real life solutions. Investigate TV Plus.
Watch weekdays at 2:30 on WLBT. WLBT Morning News gets you ready for sudden weather changes.
Taking a look at our first alert radar this morning.
It's where you'll find Mississippi's most accurate forecast and the only station giving you a 10-day weather prediction, not just 7.
Going to zoom into the Jackson Metro so you know what to expect as you head out the door this morning.
WLBT First Alert Weather is Mississippi's most accurate forecast from Mississippi's most trusted station. Start your day with WLBT Morning News, weekday mornings from 4:30 to 7, and streaming on the WLBT News app.
WLBT First Alert Weather gets you ready for everything. Every sudden weather change, every tornado threat, every day of the year.
Alerting you at the first sign of changes in the weather with Mississippi's most accurate forecast.
Sunshine and chilly mornings, you'll know first.
Need an umbrella? You'll be the first to know.
Strong storms, you'll know first.
Weekend plans? You'll know first.
Because when we know is when you'll know. Be ready for everything with Mississippi's most accurate forecast from the WLBT First Alert Weather Team.
WLBT First Alert traffic in the morning means no more unexpected roadblocks on your morning commute.
I've got the latest on the traffic conditions.
Start your day with WLBT Morning News, weekday mornings from 4:30 to 7, and streaming on the WLBT News app. WLBT, 3 on Your Side investigates.
Looks like this place actually hasn't been used in some time.
On your side.
I'm about to cry.
With investigations that get you results.
My travel? Yes, I will have a statement for you.
Learn when issues will impact you.
That proves why we need to have this investigation.
Follow 3 on Your Side investigates at WLBT.com or stream it on the WLBT News app. WLBT is 3 on Your Side and Mississippi's most trusted station. WLBT is Mississippi's most trusted station during severe weather.
And we are back, and we are joined by Peyton Garrison to take a look at our forecast with our First Alert Weather Team. Hello, Peyton. Did you have a good weekend? Great weekend?
Yeah, I had a fantastic weekend. Weather was really nice as well. How was your weekend?
Mine was good. I was down sick. Maybe TMI. I don't know. I had gout. I've never had gout before. I couldn't walk. It was horrible.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. But the weather was nice.
Yeah. I mean, that was a plus. Are you feeling better today, at least?
I am feeling better today.
Okay,
yes.
good.
So tell us, what do we have going on out there right now?
I mean, it's been a pretty wet, almost soggy start to the week today. We still have some rain falling across the area, but fortunately, we're no longer looking at heavy rainfall, storms, or even severe weather. But right along the I-55 corridor, we have a bout of light rain passing through. We're talking sprinkles and maybe some mist at best. But I mean, we are seeing improvements, but it's still just kind of damp and dreary if you have to get out the door early this afternoon.
I know I was looking at the sky cam over the studio at the beginning of the show today, and I was like, oh, it looks good. It's a little cloudy. I don't think it's raining. And then, yes, it's just a little. Yeah. It's just a little sprinkle going on.
Yeah, you can almost see just a little bit of those raindrops passing through on the camera lens. I know exactly what you're talking about, but we're not looking at heavy rainfall. Nothing that's going to be very impactful to your day for the rest of this Monday. But I mean, there's a little bit of rain, but we're done with the worst of the weather with this system.
It's like we said last week, if it's got to rain, let it be on the Monday.
Let it be on the Monday. We salvaged most of the weekend.
Yeah.
But it's a Monday, so if it's going to rain, I'm not too mad that it's today.
Right. So how are we looking for the rest of the week?
Well, the rest of the week actually looks fairly decent. The next couple of days look pretty dry. Maybe a slight chance for rain towards the middle of the week, Wednesday, maybe into Thursday. That would be more of those summertime-like showers that may pop up in the afternoon hours, but it's probably not until Friday where we're going to have that better chance for maybe some showers and some thunderstorms. We'll have more details closer to time with the time frame and impacts, but for the most part, I would expect Friday's system to clear out just in time for the weekend. There may be some showers around, but Friday, definitely the best chance for rain over the next 5 to 7 days.
And I know you'll know more as we get closer to the day, but you're not expecting anything severe on Friday, just rain.
Yeah, right now it just looks like rain, maybe some rumbles of thunder. This is going to be coming out ahead of a weak front. So it's not a very impressive, potent system. And since it is a weak front, we're not expecting a big drop in temperatures either. Maybe a little bit cooler Friday just with that increasing chance for rain. But we have some warm days ahead of us, maybe towards the end of our 10-day forecast, closing in on 90 degrees. So it looks like that's going to be really the big story from here on out.
90 degrees. That is great.
I can't believe it.
Lots of sweat.
Yeah, lots of sweat. Get ready for that.
It is, once again, well, it always is deodorant season in the South.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be warm, humid. I miss the days where we had low humidity, but we're going to be saying goodbye to those here soon.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Peyton, for coming in, and we are going to take a quick break. When I come back, I'll have some stories, some national stories on things that are happening. So I will be back in just a moment, maybe if I can find my right button here. Thank you so much.
WLBT Morning News gets you ready for what's happening outside your door.
Taking a look at our first alert radar this morning.
WLBT Morning News is where you'll find Mississippi's most accurate forecast and how to prepare for news that will impact your day.
Breaking news overnight.
And it's happening right now in Jackson.
On your side with WLBT First Alert Weather and anything you need to know for a day with no surprises. Start your day with WLBT Morning News. Weekday mornings from 4:30 to 7 and streaming on the WLBT News app.
I'm in pain.
Real people.
It should be terrifying to all of us.
It was dangerous.
Real problems.
I mean, that's unacceptable.
How can we work to change things?
Real life solutions. Investigate TV Plus.
Watch weekdays at 2:30 on WLBT. WLBT Morning News gets you ready for sudden weather changes.
Taking a look at our first alert radar this morning.
It's where you'll find Mississippi's most accurate forecast and the only station giving you a 10-day weather prediction, not just 7.
Going to zoom into the Jackson Metro so you know what to expect as you head out the door this morning.
WLBT First Alert Weather is Mississippi's most accurate forecast from Mississippi's most trusted station. Start your day with WLBT Morning News. Weekday mornings from 4:30 to 7 and streaming on the WLBT News app.
WLBT First Alert Weather gets you ready for everything. Every sudden weather change, every tornado threat, every day of the year.
Alerting you at the first sign of changes in the weather with Mississippi's most accurate forecast.
Sunshine and chilly mornings, you'll know first.
Need an umbrella? You'll be the first to know.
Strong storms, you'll know first.
Weekend plans? You'll know first.
Because when we know is when you'll know. Be ready for everything with Mississippi's most accurate forecast from the WLBT First Alert Weather Team.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for sticking around, whatever. You know, if you want to stake, have that too. Thank you. But we've got some national stories that we're going to look at right now. One of them that is particularly interesting is something that has been put on the back burner by the Biden administration, and that is...
Get you ready for what's happening outside your door.
I hit the wrong button. Are we surprised? We are not surprised. But that is a ban on menthol cigarettes. In a statement on Friday, the Health and Human Service Secretary says immense feedback was received over the proposed ban, which is why they delayed it. He says there needs to be more discussion and that it will, quote, take significant more time. Now, the ban was expected to be put in place last year, but the regulatory deadline was then moved until March. A coalition for civil rights and medical organizations announced that they are now suing the FDA over the missed deadline earlier this month. And the ban has also posed political risk for Biden's re-election campaign, which they're saying is a concern of dropout over black voters because studies have shown that it is a majority of adults who smoke menthols are African American. Now, the proposed ban would would ban the manufacturing of the sale of menthols, but would not police smokers. According to the Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids, a menthol ban could save up to 650,000 lives over the next 40 years, and organizations say a third of those lives would be saved among the black community. Now, back in the day, and I'm almost ashamed to admit this, but back in the day when I smoked, I did smoke menthols. I'm glad that I don't smoke. I have not smoked. It's been years, several years, over 10 years that I've quit, maybe longer. It's been so long that I don't even remember how long it's been, but I was a menthol smoker back in the day. Now, looking at some entertainment news, Britney Spears has settled the case with the legal dispute with her estranged father over the conservatorship. The terms of the settlement have not been disclosed, but Britney and her father, James Spears, have been arguing since 2021 over the payment of legal fees and James' financial oversight as his daughter's conservator. I'm sure everybody is aware of this situation. You have heard so much about it. As you see on the screen right there, Free Britney was a very big social media campaign for the longest time. Her conservatorship started in 2008 and was terminated in 2021. And her father, James, served as the only conservator for the entire duration. I'm sorry, as one of the main conservators for the duration of it. He has been seeking court approval for more than $2 million in fees to multiple law firms that he had hired while he was in that capacity. In a statement on Friday, Britney's lawyer said, with the court filings, her wish for freedom is now truly complete. So she's no longer under the conservatorship. She is in charge of her own money, of her own well-being, of her own career, of everything, which is great for her. But as an adult, it can be kind of scary, right? Being an adult is scary. It's hard sometimes. It's not all it's cracked up to be. But I am glad that Britney is now in control of her finances and her future. And I wish her well. I was a big fan back in the day, and hope good things happen for her. There's been a lot of talk, a lot of documentaries done about this, and to see them and watch the documentaries and learn some of the stuff that's been in there has made me feel kind of sorry for Britney over the years. And so I'm glad that this has happened for her, and I'm glad that, like her lawyer said, her wish for freedom is now truly complete. Now, we got a warning from the CDC about some fake Botox injections. Over the past few months, at least 22 women have reported negative reactions after getting the counterfeit shots. 11 of those women even had to be hospitalized, and patients between the ages of 25 and 59 had symptoms including drooping eyelids, blurred vision, and weakness. So you want to make sure that you're going to a very reputable person or physician for Botox injections. Make sure you go to a doctor for these, and be, careful. Make sure you're getting the right stuff. I had Botox done last summer, and it was my first time. I had it right above my lip because this is gonna also another embarrassing thing. I don't know, but I didn't want my makeup to sweat off anymore in the summertime, and supposedly Botox is supposed to help you not sweat your sweat glands. But what does it do? It paralyzes them. That's it. And really the only thing that happened to me was I couldn't drink out of a straw for a few months. So I don't know that I'll be getting them again, but if I do choose to get them, because there's nothing wrong with it, if you choose to do that, I will definitely make sure that I am going to a reputable doctor for that. We just got some information on some breaking news here, and I'm fixing to go to it real quick. It is mugshots release of the suspect that has been involved in the shooting up in Utica. So let me go and I will find that and pull this up for you guys so you can see this. Give me one moment. This just happened, so this is one of them things of breaking news. Here we go. So here is the mugshot right here. So these are the guys that were arrested: Joseph Crum, 34, and Eric Dixon, age 42. They have been arrested, and each has charged with 1 count of murder and 3 counts of aggravated assault. The Sheriff Tyree Jones, says they are all connected. We believe they know each other. Some of them, even family members, which we told you earlier, Eric Dixon is the brother of the individual, Jason Harris, who was killed in this, in the shooting. So, reading here, this is the mugshots of the two gentlemen that were taken into custody. Joseph Crum, 34, that is going to be him right there on the, circling with a mouse on the left side of the screen, and Eric Dixon, age 42, right here. Both, again, have been charged with murder and 3 counts of aggravated assault. This was in connection to the shooting that happened in Utica, and the shooting happened at the Sugar Shack Club in Utica, and that was the last night when that happened. Well, if you are looking for a job, if you're in the job market, well, there is some good news for you for tomorrow. From 9 until 1, the Mississippi Department of Employment Security is going to be hosting its Central Mississippi Employment Expo. They're partnering with other government agencies and organizations to bring the event to the Mississippi Trade Mart in Jackson. You are asked to dress for success and to look at the participating employers before the event. They will not be copiers or scanners available there, so make sure that you've got plenty of resumes, and you can pre-register and find out more information by going to visiting, this is, my script is written a little weird, I wrote it weird, jobfairs, FAIRS.ms.gov. So visit jobfairs.ms.gov, and if you're looking for a job, hopefully tomorrow can be your lucky day. Well, good news around here is that the construction of the St. Jude's Dream Home in Flowood is almost complete. So you need to hurry up and purchase your tickets so you have a chance to win this house. If you look here on the screen, you can see the home, but it is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, has estimated 2,400 square feet, open concept kitchen and living area with walk-in pantry, large primary suite with an incredible closet, and fabulous exterior landscaping with entertainment space planned. We're going to have all the prizes be given away on August 22nd here on WLBT. But the best part about this is your donation goes to help St. Jude treat children from all 50 states at no cost to them or their families. St. Jude provides thousands of free consultations for doctors treating children worldwide, which is why when you just purchase one ticket or 10, it's up to you. Everyone actually wins with this. Even if you don't walk away with the home, children are winning here. So that's really what the big deal is. So the tickets are $100 a piece. Like I said, the drawing for the prizes are going to be held on August 22nd. Well, I said prizes, plural there, and that's because you can get into the early bird prize pool. If you purchase your ticket by May 10th, you will be eligible to receive win gas and groceries for a year valued at $10,000. That's courtesy of a Dream Day Foundation. The countdown for the early bird is 10 days, 10 hours, and 24 minutes. So hurry up. Go to WLBT.com. You can go to our website. If you go up to the top of the website here, you can well, unfortunately, I don't know if you can see it on the screen there, but there's a button here that says St. Jude Dream Home, and when you click on that, it's going to take you to this page, and of course, you just click on Buy Your Ticket Now. You can see the home, and you can see all of the wonderful sponsors there. But like I say, the most important thing about this is that we're helping kids. We're helping the kids through helping and supporting St. Jude Hospital. So hurry up. get your tickets. Make sure you get them before the early bird deadline. But even if you don't make that deadline, it's okay. You can still buy those tickets. You can still win a huge home for $100. It's not that bad of a deal, you ask me. I wish I could be a part of it, but as an employee here, I am excluded. Boo. But so let's talk about the National Day calendar. We got there. You know, we do it all the time. There's always a special reason for a day, right? You always got to have something. Well, today, April the 29th, man, April went by fast, didn't it? Well, today, April 29th, is National Shrimp Scampi Day. It's also National Zipper Day. So you might want to be friendly to your zipper and not eat too much shrimp scampi because it could make your zipper not work. But you could also say thanks to your zipper for holding your pants up. And it is also National Peace Rose Day. Now, peace rose, let me show you this beautiful picture here. This is the peace rose, okay? So what they say this is, the National Peace Rose, it honors a well-known and fruitful garden rose. It's a light yellow to large cream-colored flowers of the peace rose have slightly flush crimson pink petal edges. It's a hybrid tea rose, and French horticulturist Francis Milliland, and I'm probably not saying that with the correct accent, developed the peace rose between 1935 and 1939. So there it is right there. Isn't that beautiful? It really is pretty. Although I gotta say, I'm not a fan of flowers. I mean, they're okay. I'm not going to be mad if you give me flowers, but I always tell my husband, if you want to get me something on a birthday, anniversary, special thing, don't ever get me flowers. Bucket of fried chicken, I'm all over that. Flowers, maybe so, not so much. So make sure that you have downloaded the Wlbt app so that you can be updated of all the breaking news that has comes in. Like I said, even me in here on the screen right now, I got that notification from our app here on my phone, and I knew that we had some breaking information, breaking news, the mugshots to show you connection with the shooting in Utica. You too can get those same notifications. Download the WLBT app, and then of course make sure you download our First Alert weather app so that you can stay updated on the weathers, whatever it is, whether it's nice or whether it's rainy or stormy. Whatever the case may be, our First Alert weather team is always here watching the skies for you guys. And if you download the app, you can get all of the updates as needed. That is the end of the show today. I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and I hope to see you then. You guys have a great Monday. Bye.